Well, if you want to see the big dog in the Oliver Farm Tractor lineup, then the guy to talk to is right next to me, Paul Lano from Norwood, Minnesota. Tell us about this tractor.
This is Oliver's largest tractor they ever built, a 2255, 147 PTO horse. This particular one is a 1973 model.
So tell us a little bit about the engine in this tractor. It's not Oliver, is it?
No, they use the Caterpillar 3150 in the early versions and the 3208 in the later models. This one has the 3208.
And how beefy is that engine?
It's capable of doing much over 200, but it's rated at 147 in this tractor.
Over 200 horsepower is the possibility, not the rating. But what do you think Oliver was thinking, and what did farmers appreciate about the 2255 back in the early 1970s?
Well, it was a big muscle tractor, no doubt. It was their largest, and as farming was progressive, everybody was getting bigger and bigger. And the 3208 Cat is used in many applications. It starts quick. It runs very fuel efficient. I think it was a good engine for them.
Yeah. What were some of the features on this tractor?
Well, the front wheel assist, and not all of them have that, and it was direct drive. 3-speed torque, very reliable. Newer 135 whites have a lot of the similar parts as this tractor did in those days. So it's a very beefy tractor, a good hydraulic system, 1000 PTO. So, and the fender fuel tanks added the extra fuel needed to last a full day in the field without having to go back to the farm and refill.
Yeah, so actually the fuel is in the fenders right up by the driver.
Yes, there's a tank on the back of the hood as your main tank, and then the fender tanks, I believe, hold 45 gallons each.
Tell us a little bit more about the front wheel assist and maybe how Oliver kind of pioneered the one that really worked well, right?
Yeah, they were one of the first, and it's a direct drive. There's some of the competitors had early versions with hydraulic drive that surely weren't as efficient, but this direct drive was very popular. A lot of canning factories used front wheel assist tractors like this in the 70s, and the competition didn't come with it for many years later.
So for the farmer in the field, what would the front wheel assist do for them?
Oh, it's in every pass up and down the field, it gained you feet. It's better traction, and you could put the power to the ground.
And I can't help but notice that we have duals on front and back, dual tires on the front and the back. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, it's go big or go home. It looks nice, so I just wanted to add the duals on the front. A lot of new tractors have that, and I think it adds to the appearance.
Yeah. When we're watching you on this tractor, I'm watching you up in the seat, and you are really not bouncing very much when I see you go across the terrain.
No, it has a very good suspension seat. Yes, it does. And the wheelbase in the tractor is very good as well.
So for the driver, lots of comfort up there.
There is, yes. And easy to drive, 6-speed transmission with a 3-speed torque, so a lot of gear choices. The handles are very convenient, easy on and off.
And I know you put this one in the parade here at the big National Oliver Summer Show. What kind of comments do you get? What kind of looks do you get when you have a tractor like this?
Yeah, a lot of finger pointing. They don't see the duals on the front, and even on the back. A lot of show tractors, they don't dual them up. Yeah, hauling it down the road's a little challenge. You have to have a wide permit, and we have that. So.
What do you like best about the 2255?
It was just my favorite tractor. I like that Cat engine and just the appearance, the massive size. It's a muscle tractor.
Is it a good feeling to get together with all these Oliver collectors?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, this show last year was Rolog, and here this year they move it around, and there's some good quality tractors here this year. It's a very good show.
And what is it about Oliver that's something that you really appreciate?
We were an Oliver dealer, so my dad took it on in the late 50s. We were an original Alice Chalmers dealer, and they were looking for a company with a plow, and Oliver had a plow. So that's the reason they took the line on, and we still have AGCO today, what's left. So we sell the parts for the Olivers and the Alice, but it was just always one of my favorite models.
So in your part of Minnesota, were Oliver tractors pretty popular with farmers?
They were. There was, every town had a dealer, and there were a lot of Oliver dealers in our area. Charles City, Iowa isn't that far away. We're very close to it right now. So in the Midwest, there is a lot of Oliver, and still working today.
So bouncing back to your 2255, what's the feeling when you're up there driving it?
That's a good question. It's like your birthday every day. What the heck? It's fun.
A lot of fun. A lot of power, though, right?
Yeah, it's snappy. You hit the throttle, it goes.
Uh-huh.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. All right, Paul Lano, thanks so much for sharing a little bit about the big dog in the Oliver farm tractor lineup.
Sure, anytime.
All right, Paul Lano from Norwood, Minnesota. He's got the fever for all kinds of farm machinery and tractors, but Oliver stands tall in his mind. Hey, thanks for catching Classic Tractor Fever. If you'd like to see more Oliver tractors, be sure to check out these other great stories. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button to keep our Oliver tractor stories rolling.